everybody, this is Julie with ReadySetStampIt.blogspot.com, and Robin with my pink stamper had asked us to do a couple samples with her new stamp line, and her new stamp line is Friends and Family. She also has another one called Punnylicious, but this one in particular that I'm going to be showing you is from her Friends and Family line. And so this card that I've cut out here is from the Sweet Treats cartridge on page 40. And what I've done here is cut this card out in the actual card button here. And I cut that card out at size, let's see, 5.5 for the card. And then also what I've done here, this is a slider that's actually from the, let's see, Straight from the Nest cartridge. And so the slider I've used from page 45, and it's this slider here, but I've actually covered it up. So if you were to peel this part on your special day off, you'd see that there's actually a cutout. If I take off the stripe paper here, there's actually a cutout of that. Oh, there, you guys can see that there. See the cutout? But I just covered it up because I kind of like the idea of having that there and thought it looked really neat. So that was cut out at 1 3/4, this slider was. And this is made out of basil cardstock. I've used Prima flowers and a little bit of bling here, and I've also used the basil cardstock on this as well, and this card base is also with that. And that's about it for this card. And this next card here was also from the Friends and Family stamp set from my pink stamper, and this is the bird cage from the Straight from the Nest cartridge, and I cut the bird cage out at 3.5, and that's the bird cage here on page 35. So I cut that out at 3.5, and then I also used from page 53, let me open that here so I can show you guys, it's this flower here and this flower here. So on page 53, I cut it out at 4 for the dark blue, and then 3 3/4. I just used this actually here. I should say I used this one. So I cut this one out at 4, and then I did this one out at 3 3/4. And so that's these two little scallop things here. And then I just added some ribbon there, and then just cut some cardstock just to give it some, just to give it some layers and some different look to that. And then I edged around the edge of this and used some decal shears to cut that. And then this paper here has got some glitter cardstock. And then what I've done here to this little bird cage is I added some glossy accents, and then I added some diamond dust that Sylvia had sent to me, and I think it turned out really pretty. I don't know if you can see how sparkly that is. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can see how sparkly that turned out. So anyway, I like the way that card turned out, and I've got a couple more to show you, so stay tuned. All right, and for this next one, I actually cut this purse out and think it turned out really darling. So this purse was cut out at 5 1/4 from the Forever Young cartridge on page 70, and it's from this purse right here. So cut out at 5 1/4, and this really pretty flower in here is actually from Jolie's, and it had like 4 different stickers, and it's really neat. This has those like mini beads in it. Turned out really pretty, I think. And then these I actually did with just some glue dots. These are just some sequins that I picked up when I was in England, but I know you can pick up sequins anywhere, so you could get that here locally as well. And this little BFF stamp is one of my pink stampers stamps from the Friends and Family set. And then this little tag that you see here, I adhered. I actually cut it out on page 39 of the Sweet Treats cartridge, and then it's a pretty long tag. You guys can see that here. So I trimmed it. I just cut it straight across and then added this here so that it would fit on there more appropriately. And then with this little bow, and in the back, I taped it to keep it looking good like that for the photographs and stuff like that, but I can take the tape off when I hand it to someone. And then I added one of those, they're Tim Holtz, and I can't remember the name of those little pins like that. It looks like a safety pin. So anyway, there's that, and I've got some more I want to show you here too. And I'm really excited about how this card turned out. This one says Fabulous, and again, from the My Pink Stamper new stamp line, Friends and Family. And so this was cut out of the Forever Young cartridge, this little dress here with the stand. And I cut the dress and the stand out at 6 inches, and that would be this dress this dress and stand, and then the cover for the dress that goes on top of that. That's on page 49. And then on page 48, it had a really neat emblem. So I cut the emblem out, and then what I've done is just stamp the Fabulous onto that. This is from Prima Say It With Pearls, the pearls that are here. You guys can see that a little bit closer there. And then just added a little black ribbon to it. And I love this paper. The paper is actually from Anna Griffin Payton collection. And then I did a Treading Waters punch down here at the bottom. But I think it turned out super cute. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.